Good afternoon again, everybody. Beautiful day out, at least it is here. Anyway, sometimes you might wonder if you can find ways to exercise and you have your kids and they want to go to the park and play and you're wondering when you're going to fit in your exercise. Well, today I'm going to show you a way you can incorporate both to make you happy, them happy, and still get a good, decent workout in. And again, this is another workout that doesn't require going to a gym. Alright? For your warm-up, the park I'm going to be taking my daughter to right now is only a few minutes away. I can either go on a brisk walk or a light jog to loosen your muscles up. It's not necessarily a good idea to stretch beforehand because you can actually weaken your muscles before your exercise. That's why I ask that you stretch afterward to keep your muscles nice and loose once you're done with your workouts. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and start with a light jog. Okay, I'm down here at the park, as you can see behind me. You can utilize various things, park benches, picnic tables, and the actual equipment when you form together an exercise. I'll go ahead and show you a couple movements that I've done at the parks. Don't worry about people looking at you because you work out for you, not these other people. Alright? Alright. One of the first things you can do using the picnic table is you can do an angled or assisted push-up. When you're doing these exercises, you always want to make sure you keep your core nice and tight and control your movement through each one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do the leaning or assisted dip as I demonstrated in yesterday's workout, but it's also something you can do here at the park. When you do your push-ups, you can, normally you go for a nice shoulder width push-up. The wider you go beyond shoulder width, you work more of your chest. The more narrow, you get a diamond push-up, you work more of your tricep. So you can alternate, you can do a couple sets of each, you do a set wide, set middle, set narrow, and get 3 good sets in. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, or you feel that you don't really need the assistance of doing a leaning push-up, you can just go ahead and utilize the whole top of the table. Another easy method you can do with that push-up to make it a compound exercise is to also do a leg raise at the top of your push-up. What you'll do is you'll do your push-up rep, hold at a plank position, and lift your leg up for a leg raise. That'll also work your core a lot better than just doing a normal push-up. I'll go ahead and do a few so you can see. Again, that's another good way to compound an exercise to do twice as much with the amount of time it would take to do one movement, and it really concentrates on your core. Believe me, you'll feel it after a while. I'll go ahead and show you some pulling movements that we can do here at the park. Okay, one of the first exercises that we can do as a pulling movement will be a leaning assisted row. You can pretty much use any part of the equipment to do this on. Preferably if you had a parallel bar, that would work the best, but fortunately there's not one here. You have to bear with me with my camera assistant. So with this one, you're going to lean your body back about 45 degrees. And you're going to pull yourself back. Keep your back nice and straight. And just pull up until your chest hits. Keep your body nice and straight. Nice controlled movement through each one. Keep your arms nice and wide. And when you are going up, focus on bringing your elbows back, not necessarily bringing your chest to the equipment. If you bring your elbows back, you'll stay in the right posture. If you're trying to bring your chest to the equipment, you'll exaggerate your posture. Another exercise you can do utilizing the bar like that one up there is a pull-up. You just have to be aware you're going to be pretty high up off the ground for it. If you find a parallel bar, don't worry about it. You can always go on your knees below the parallel bar and do assisted ones, or you can do them this way. That's another good way to utilize the equipment for workout. You don't have to try to do 100 of them. You can do mini sets. Just do what you can. Make sure you control your breathing through each one and keep your stomach tight. Another good exercise you can do to target your triceps, if you do the assisted dips, that's fine. You can also do a set of dips up on the equipment. You just have to make sure you find something that's not too far apart, because you don't want to strain your rotators. You want to always control your movement though for each one. Now the next exercise I'm going to do usually would only work if you have a set of the bleachers like over here at the baseball field. I'll go ahead and demonstrate for you. First thing I'll be showing you is an alternating step up with a high knee raise that you use on these bleachers or any other bleachers you can find. Since there's balance involved, go nice and controlled, nice and slow, and breathe and keep your stomach tight. I'm going to say keep your stomach tight over and over and over again. It's going to be redundant, but that's one of the best ways to always work your core and get that nice flattened look that most people want. It gets harder with age, but it's not impossible. Next thing we can do on the bleachers is kind of like a plank walk. Anybody that used to be in the military or anything like that has probably done something similar to this in some of their boot camps or training. The bleachers are another good way. You can do assisted dips and assisted push-ups. You can have fun with it though, because bleachers are longer. You can actually do a rolling combination of the exercise. I'll go ahead and show you. Or, if you don't want to roll it, you can just sidestep it. That's another great way to work your chest, your triceps, your core, and your overall upper body just by being here at the park. No gym, no weights, no nothing needed. Now the other things now we can do is focusing more on your abs. Again, we can utilize the metal bench. These are perfect areas to lay on. Unless they've been out in the sun too long, and they're very hot. Luckily today, not so bad. What I'm going to do first is a leg raise. If you're on the ground, it's always key to try to keep your heels 6 inches off the ground. As you come down, hold, and lift. When you're on a bleacher, there won't be any ground for you to place your heels on, so you can actually hyperextend your lower abs. As with any of these exercises, do multiple sets, 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Try always control your breathing, always keep everything tight. When you're going from one exercise to the next, if able, only keep about 45 seconds in between each exercise movement. That'll keep everything strengthened and toned. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do leg pull-ins. I've mentioned those a few times on various the workouts I've posted. This is how you can do a leg pull-in here at the park. On the last exercise I just posted, I mentioned an 8x8x8 workout. 8 exercises, 8 reps, and an 8-second hold per cycle for 3 cycles for a set of 24 reps. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how that works with the leg pull-ins to give you an idea of how it works for all those exercise movements I posted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you hold for 7, 8, 5, 2, 1. Relax. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's how the 8, 8, and 8 work. Go ahead and incorporate that to all your exercise movements, and you'll feel a good burn. Maybe not through the first time, midway through the second, and definitely through the third. As the exercises that I post become more frequent, I'm going to incorporate more intermediate and advanced workouts. A lot of them use the same methods. You'll see a lot of the 8 and 8 and 8s. They'll just have different movements. Some of them incorporating more of a weight. And some of the other workouts you'll see, those cardio circuits, will become a lot more difficult. But for today, today's Sunday, Sunday Fun Day. Enjoying the beautiful day down here at the park. Still getting a good workout in. Always keeping in shape. Have a great day, everybody.